Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Hollywood Animal Major Update Edition. We got our studio off the ground in episode 1. We're getting a pipeline of movies flowing. We've got our writers working. I would like to get Alan Harmon working on some research. He's only got a 22% chance to start getting new themes, but it's very important to be unlocking new themes because as you reuse themes, they start to get stale. I think they do start to get unstale, if that's a word, over time. But you gotta revolve with what you're working on here. So we've got Felix Hill. He's an action writer. So let's write our first cowboy movie. We'll call it High Noon. Stupid. Action movie. Historical, I suppose, if it's a cowboy movie. Wild West for sure. Not every film needs an antagonist, a romantic comedy. I learned that myself in the last playthrough. I feel like a genius. Cowboy, definitely a bandit as the opposing person. Now, definitely a shootout. And avenging a loved one. Maybe the bandit has killed said cowboy's loved one, and the cowboy is pissed. And there's the typical High Noon. Draw guns at noon. How do they say that? And then he shoots them, and then everybody's happy. Except the cowboy, whose loved one is still dead. Can you write while researching? That can't be true. It looked like it would allow me to, but I wonder if it wouldn't bug out or something like that. All right, kick it up to 3 speed. We found, what's her name's cat? All his defeats. A 2-star middling movie. Wild West with a detective and a murderer. Yeah, that could be. I could see it. We need another cinematographer. I think I would like to have 4 of you on hand. Yeah, let's get Will Wolf. Lock him up for 3 years. Give him some medical insurance. It's wild not to have like a huge list of services available to people. I think we hire Andrew Strickland too. The fact that you're a 9-star and an 8-star guy, and you're relatively cheap. I guess you're not cheap. Okay, I take it back. I don't need to go that far. Will Wolf. Once again, we're shooting on location. The reason I didn't want to build a bunch of level 1 sound stages is because we're currently working on level 2 sound stages. And I'd rather hold off on... Oh, we're gonna try to get Bobby Martin with the heroin, that's right. I'd rather hold off on building a bunch of stuff that we're gonna have to rip down anyway. Homer Barnett is a rising star. I'm gonna go with Douglas Grease here. Just a cheaper actor. And then who was the other role? A murderer, which oh yes, it's a woman actress as the murderer. That's fun. Actor. Douglas Grease. Kabam. Hit him. All right, now all of our actresses are just standing around. So we would like to write our next movie starring a female actor. Technical support, I would love that. That allows us to buy new what do you do? Yeah, new filming equipment and hiring technical staff. Yes, 6 elements. What if I go for 7? 70 days. Okay. How far do you push it with number of elements in a film? I guess you don't want to push it super high because your writers aren't super talented already anyway. So maybe 500, 300. By category is interesting, but I don't want freelance guy's office. Rolling edits is interesting because that would allow. Let's go with that one. There's certain events that have popped up where rolling edits would help with. So if you roll through all of the rolling edits, you know, you don't have the option. All right. So what are we going to write here as a romance movie? I just decided I was going to write a romance movie. I don't know. Like, that's the genre I don't know the best. That's a weird sentence. That's the genre I know the least, is like romance and drama. I don't really watch that many drama movies in general. Oh, we'll call it What the Heart Wants. That sounds like a movie title, right? Drama romance. 50-50. Set in the modern American town. The protagonist is the hopeless romantic. There is no antagonist. It's a romantic drama movie. Maybe there is a... Well, none of these don't really make sense. Let's say there's a rival, though. Love interest. Then, rival. 4 love interests. Attention. There's also... Excuse me, I can only do... Oh, wait a minute. Other supporting character. A strict parent. The mother, perhaps. Then, love triangle. Ooh, that is dramatic. Unrequited love. But what would the finale be? Definitely doesn't die. Maybe we get rid of the strict parent and we go unrequited love. And then the love interest chooses the rival, but they're like, I didn't need him anyway. Yeah, I like this. Bernard, good luck. I know it's not your forte, but you're still an okay writer. Daniel Drake in the Temple of Thieves. It's not bad. It's not the best movie we've ever put together, but it's pretty okay. This script's ratings are even higher than the writer's score because of how well the story elements fit together. Most successful combinations: adventure and ancient puzzle, daring adventure and ancient puzzle, adventure tropical island, daring adventure protagonist finds treasure, and tropical island daring adventure. I don't know why, like the whole flowchart of how everything fit together really just made me chuckle. Boy, like you guys are, we have so many movies going on. I guess we go hire more people. This is how I get myself into trouble, is by like continually hiring more and more people until like my studio is running out of money. But here we are, hiring another cinematographer because I can't wait. And then I suppose we need a director and probably a producer too. But let's go for the highest ranking guys we can get our hands on here. Not too bad. All right, let's get the movie underway at least. No soundstage available, so on location, which is literally the backyard. They're like, "Where do you want me to film it?" I don't know. Go walk out into the woods. Find a place to film out there. We don't have a scouting department, so you have to make do. All right, give me another producer. All right, the producers have kind of all been snapped up. So we'll get Cecil Sweeney here. Oh, don't forget to offer your medical insurance. You're just leaving money on the table if you don't use it. Brian Bishop. All right, Merle Roth, Cecil Sweeney, and now we're out of actors. However, Bessie Patterson. Well, we need 2 people. Do we get Charlie Graham? I suppose so. He's just standing around. Not working. Wow, he's expensive. Who's the next guy? Oh man, so many other people are... Hold on. Sort. Carl Fisher, that's right. You know, I'm going to take a flyer on Homer Barnett here. Maybe he becomes a 7-star. Maybe he becomes something more. Yeah, these guys are expensive. And we're eating into our production funds here. But once these movies start hitting theaters, oh boy. All right, Homer Barnett, you're the star. Charlie Graham, you're the villain. All right. And that... Whoop. Ooh, offensive operations, you don't say. So what do we got? Illegal tendencies is 150 days. Are all of the... Oh, not the actual... The beatings and the killings are much longer. Let's go illegal tendencies. It's somebody else. Yeah. Let's go illegal tendencies here. Upgrade. And then we'll also go compromising information. And then we'll go defensive operations as well. Oh. You. Walter. Find me some new stuff. Can I tell when something's like about to go stale, or does it just happen in the background? Wow! 5-star, 4-star. Well done, Rolling Thunder. That's a cool name. Balls. All right, we need more dudes. More guys. Sam Johnston. A real man's man. Security. There we go. And then Swan Neck will finish right before all his defeats is ready, so we can move the guy from there. Oh yeah. Wandering Malcolm. He sells you Rotten Fates, which is a great film. 6 out of 6. We'll shelve it for now. We need to free up some people before we get anything else going. Swan Neck is done. It's gone down. It's a 2-star movie, everybody. Judi Dench's loyalty has gone up, but the filming did stop for 10 days. So, you know, them's the breaks, children. All right, editor. How long is this gonna take? I guess it depends. Gonna take us 25 days. And you guys are almost done. So yeah, you guys are almost done. Although Emma and Lewis Murphy will be able to finish this before either of our other stuff finishes filming. So we can stick with our best squad for now. Ooh, we have some buildings to build. Technical support, I forgot about you. We're gonna stick you down here next to the casting office. And what's the other building? Offensive operations, that's right. We could spy on people like a weirdo. Put it along the back wall of the lot here. Use my Tetris knowledge. Drop Dutchie, anyone? Marketing and outreach. What have we learned? Let's go look at that building. Released films? I think it's when you're actually planning the marketing for the film that actually comes into play. All his defeats is ready? What is it? Ooh, that's pretty good. Everybody was a plus on that film. All right, get Kevin Simmons back in the fold. And then Daniel Drake is gonna need another guy. Because what's his name is still working on The Secret. I guess we go Anthony Silva, mostly because he had the highest loyalty and happiness, so. To the upgrades. Hey, that's kind of nice that we immediately got the sound studio upgrade. 900 days. I think we go film lab, and then we follow it up with concert hall, and then we start working on the better one. So that's a way to knock down the price of our post-production immediately. Oops. Which is... There you are. Let's build out this direction. Balls. Dang it, Salvador. Do better. Oh, Daniel, what did you do? A demonstration for women's rights was held outside the California District Court, and Daniel... Jesus Christ, Daniel! He attacked the protesters, splashing several girls with paint. I thought he killed them, or attacked them. Not that that's any... I mean, it's better in that he didn't kill anybody, but Jesus, you psycho. Shouting filthy insults, and the protest was being covered by a pack of journalists who ate the scandal up. Daniel! What the hell? This is slanderous to the real Daniel Radcliffe. As far as I know, he's a cool guy. Okay. Daniel Drake and the Temple of Thieves is a solid movie. Locations and costumes was a drawback, but we did know that would happen. All right, 4 movies being filmed at once. Exciting stuff. Daniel. Boy, oh boy. What happened? All his defeats? He wants to light the horse on fire. I forgot about that. It requires high quality costumes and props. And, or we could burn the horse. It's so terrible. He's already a pretty happy guy. It's a lower quality. Come on. Fine. We're not gonna burn a horse, you psycho. I feel like the detriment to people's psyche would make it a worse film anyway. So just burning the horse to get a better score is just like not... It's like short-sighted at best. Holy cow. To the upgrades! We've researched the watch. Fantastic. Alright, so the Dumas cigars and the whiskey is 300 days. Special events is 900. And the extended medical coverage? It's gonna take a long time to get it. The way I'm kind of thinking about the extended medical coverage is like, I'd like it when the current people that are on contract, when their contract rolls around, it would be nice to have better stuff to offer them. But for now, I think I would rather get some better gifts. And let's go for the whiskey here. And while we're here, let's go ahead and get ourselves some gifts. Get ourselves 5 watches. Take 20 days to do. And we should be able to give one to Fred Rooks. And hopefully convince them to do illegal gifts after that. About the same for Swan Neck. Alright, what is the deal with Swan Neck? It's a Wild West cop movie against a witch. Yeah, this looks about right. What I imagine those film things mean. Damn, look at all the films coming out one right after the other. That's crazy. We would like to do it over Thanksgiving though, I think. Maybe like here. Now, here's the thing. I have no idea what to expect as far as like theaters that we could sell out at. Because Rotten Fate, or not Rotten Fates, the Blind Love or whatever, that was like a 5 to 6 star movie. And it maxed out at 7,000. So, I think what that means is we would like to go full on with all of our own theaters. Then, I'm going to make a bet and say that we can sell out a 5,000 seating and then drop it by 1,000 per week. If we're undershooting, then we can reevaluate. But let's stick with these for now and see how that goes. Irvine, the cheapest of the film printers. I didn't even start printing my own theaters until... Oh, wait, how does this work? Oh! That is really interesting. Huh! So before, the game really, like, suggested doing an advertising campaign, like, 4 weeks before your film, and then letting it hit. This is kind of interesting in that it really wants you to do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 week run leading up to the start of your film in order to maximize your advertising potential. So Swan Neck seems like a movie for guys. So I'm gonna go boys and men. And go that route. Let the story take its course, but the public might not like it. I think we apologize for Daniel Radcliffe's idiocy. I can deal with a 60% hit to my reputation. You might lose more reputation if you don't say anything. You psycho, Daniel. I'm gonna get in trouble for like slandering real actors with the actions of my goofball people. Theodore Reeves is upgraded already. Pretty sick. Let's get speed up with money. Money is no object. Spared no expense. Noon. Start that project. I don't know if we have any people to work on the project now that I think about it. We have Harry Ray, but he is far under what this film can do. We do have another soundstage available. Get Rafael Perez. I feel like that, like, Harry Ray is a guy you want to hang on to because I think I fired him and he came back like 2 decades later and was like an 8-star guy. So you know what? Just let it fly. I know it's an he's gonna underperform, but otherwise we have to wait around for Steel Jaw. And I don't know who's even working on that one. Thomas Morrison. He's a 3.7. Like, he's a little better than Harry Ray, but otherwise we'd have to wait even longer. So Harry, you know, good luck to you, sir. It's a little above your capability, but you know, you gotta learn and spread your wings and fly. I don't have a producer. Brian Bishop, welcome aboard. You might not stick around for long, but maybe you will. Who knows? I give you medical insurance. Larry Cohen, the Cohen brothers' progenitor. I don't know. Daniel Radcliffe is the cowboy. After his stunt to be an asshole. Let's go Mike Litvin. We're expanding outward. Hiring all the people. This is how it went last time too, is I expanded rapidly and hired just like a crap ton of people, and then I fired a crap ton of people and hired more people, and the cycles of Ben's studio is an exciting thing. Maybe it's driving people nuts. Yes! Take that! Almost time for a watch. Uh-oh! Used to work as a fireman, so he easily kicks down the door with the fight scene. It doesn't look spectacular enough. So, beware. Don't order stronger door. Because if you buy the stronger door, it injures Oscar Casey. Spoilers. So we're gonna say, so what? I want him to bust down the door. He's an action hero. Badass. Maybe that'll make the film score good. They're like, wow, look at that strong man busting through that door. Reproduction. Ooh, technical support. That's fun. Let's go look at the tech. Let's go tech. Buy tech. Nothing. Fine. Eventually, though, someday we'll be able to buy technology. Oh, we got a... Who's free? Felix Hill? Do some research for me, man. We gotta let some of our stuff work out. Offensive operations is up and running. Like my father always said, he who always plays defense never wins. Sometimes you think about stability, but sometimes you need to show your teeth. Drop into the security department and have a chance, and we'll be able to put the pressure on people who aren't willing to play ball, and use extra leverage when negotiating contracts. If we continue to develop the offensive operations, our teeth will become even sharper. We're on the same page, my man. We could threaten somebody? I don't really want to threaten our actors right now. Mostly, I would like to spy on them. Damn it, Rolling Thunder. Fucking James Franco. He can't focus on his role because a fortune teller predicted his imminent death. Find this fortune teller and make her repudiate the prediction. It'll make James very happy. You damn fortune teller, scaring the crap out of my actors. To the upgrades. Yes, level 2 soundstage. Let's hit it. Oh, we gotta upgrade something else. Production support? Line production? Or level 3. Holy, 2,000 days! Line production it is. No need to twist my arm. Sound studio. Oh, what's like, I immediately thought of Industrial Light and Magic, which is like, isn't that Disney's like film development team or something like that? I gotta come up with my own sound squad. The sound squad! Oh boy. Sound Symphony. That's pretty bad, but here we are. Steel Jaw is done. It's gone down a little, but not too bad. Let's start the post-production. I forgot to check. We should see if there's any better editors. Okay. There's 2 people that have maxed out at a 4 and a 3. Oh, but they work for the Gersteins. Never mind. Yeah, there's not really any really good editors and composers. I didn't think there were. Okay, there's a couple good composers, which is interesting. But damn, they're expensive. Wow! Luther Peters isn't bad, though. $3 grand? Per month. Could be kind of expensive. Like, what are our current people making, I guess? Is it easy to tell? Oh, geez. You're making way more than I thought you were. Yeah, holy cow! Okay. I immediately feel less bad about hiring Luther Peters. He's like a better guy than any of my dudes, so... Now we can use our own studio recording, which is kind of fun. Cheaper. And by cheap, it's free. All right, cool. Well, we have our production pipeline rolling. We will pause there, and we will pick up next time, hopefully with Swan Neck hitting the theaters, and we can see how that goes. So, if you guys enjoyed the episode, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of Hollywood Animal or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everybody, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!